Hi, I'm Danielle Odegaard.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn Stephenson.
Hi, I'm Milliana Waikel. Do you guys have an enemy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, in my speech, you will find out about my greatest enemy. This is my speech to inspire. My greatest enemy was my mind. I found this out after my best friend passed away. I was forced to rebuild myself after my mind had sent me down a long spiral of self-sabotage and isolation. This is when I found out that my greatest enemy was my subconscious mind. The greatest glory in living lies, not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Imagine being forced to isolate yourself a year after your friend passed away. This is what I did when my friend committed suicide. I began to push a lot of people who I loved away. I told no one how I felt. I was scared of what other people would start thinking of me based on my mental state. Based on today's viewpoint of mental health, I was scared that my feelings were invalid and that my emotions were not real. I was terrified that I would lose a lot of the people who I loved. I remember feeling like I was stuck in a constant, never-ending loop. Your time is limited, so don't waste it in living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living the results of other people's thinking. Steve Jobs. Bringing myself back up was hard. I finally was forced to come to reality and face my inner demons. Ultimately, I thought that all my friends didn't care what I was thinking and they didn't care about my emotions. I would tell them stuff and my mind would tell me that they weren't caring and that they weren't listening. I found out how to let go of the little things. My mind told me a lot, and that was very self-deprecating to my mental health. I began to think that people didn't care about what I thought. Eventually, I built myself up and learned that all my friends really wanted was to help me get better. My loved ones too. They wanted what's best for me and they didn't hate me. That was hard to face and realize myself, but eventually I got the hang of it. I gave up trying to change myself because I was scared about what everyone thought of me. I learned to let go of myself and freed my mind. Not caring about what everyone thinks of you is very freeing to your mind. I eventually let go of my toxic thoughts and began to notice a very healthy change in my mental state. My greatest advice to you is to notice the red flags before it's too late. How did you guys feel about my speech?
Good. I think it was very informative.
I felt like it was very eye-opening to really put precedence over mental health.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Do you guys have any questions?
I like to ask, what was your biggest support system you feel like you had during this challenging time of your life?
Definitely my friends and family.
How has this affected who you are today?
I definitely am more confident with myself.
Good.
Any
Thank
other
you.
questions?
Thank you.
Nope.
Sounds good.